Masters, and introduce to the stage a former Europe Cup singles champion, Scotland's Gary Stone. We now introduce the reigning German Masters and Wolverhampton Classic champion. He's the mod, Scott Baker.
Six practice starts.
On paper, this is quite an interesting game. Although Gary's not played a lot of BDO recently, he's had a good run. He was the Gold Cup finalist this year, losing out to Scott Mitchell. And obviously, he's got pedigree winning the Europe Cup singles in 2012, and he also played at Lakeside, reaching the last 16 when he was playing more on the circuit. Obviously, Scott's got one of the most relaxed throws in the BDO, and he's obviously a two-time champion this year. So, on paper, this is a really interesting game.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg. It's Scott to throw first. Game on. Three.
Well, not the way you want to start your first leg.
$42.
I think we'll wipe those first two scores off, and I wish they could start again. I think that's what they'll be thinking.
100.
Here we go. That's better.
$140.
Yeah, nice reply there from Gary.
81. $41. 60.
Now, the interesting thing in this game is obviously Scott's a very quick player. Will Gary get dragged into playing at Scott's pace, or will he play his own pace?
140.
Yeah, nice starts there again, leaves the 117. Oh no, 138, sorry.
85. Gary, you
disappointed with
require
that.
138.
He's got 6 starts on this. You just leave 98 to leave tops.
98.
All Scott can do is put pressure on now.
100.
So.
Gary, you require 40. Game shot on the first leg. Gary Stone. Second leg, it's Gary to throw first. Game on. $57. 100.
Nice start to the leg there from Scott.
$100. 60. 140. 41. $120.
That was very unlucky there. Robin Hooded it. Leaves 84 though, so will he go
Gary, you require 84.
We'll say it's got to be treble 20. Yeah, I don't think he'd go for this. It's either going to be 3 for tops or 11 for double 16. So he's let go on the top 3.
100.
A little
Gary,
bit of pressure
require
there.
40.
Gary to win his first set.
No score.
Very unlucky there.
Scott, you require 118.
So here we go. Treble 20. You stay there to leave doubles 19. Tidy it.
94.
So a bit of pressure now on this one for Gary.
Gary, you require 40. Game shot at the
Nicely
first
tidy.
set. Gary Stone. Second set, first leg. It's Gary to throw first. Game on. $55. $177.
I think that's about the third or fourth 177 we've had today, and not that many 180s. So it,
95. $60. 60. 38.
he's very disappointed with that. He thought he had the chance in the leg then.
$134. $140. Gary, you require
Gary's first chance at the leg with the
157.
157. He's most probably going to tidy it up.
57.
Leaves the level 10.
Scott, you
So it's gotta be
require 86.
treble 18 for double 16. Yeah, stay there for the bullseye. Bullseye.
Game shot in the
nicely
first
done.
leg. Scott Baker. Second leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
He just wants to hold his throw now to level up the breaks.
140.
Started the leg very well there with a 140.
$41. $100.
Nicely done. Looking now favourite to level it back up on one set apiece now, I think, after those first 2 throws.
84. $140.
It's exactly what you want. 1-2-1 after 9 to hold your throw to level it back up in sets.
123. Scott, you require
Now is he going to go
121.
25 or is he going to go, no, he's staying up top, down, back up to lead treble 12.
97.
Perfect darts there. Couldn't have wished for a better leg. 12 darts, he left 24.
100. Scott, you require 24.
So I'd level it up.
$18.
Oh, now double 3.
Gary, you require 153.
So 57 for 36. No. Now, a little bit of
121.
pressure now on this double 3.
Scott, you require 6. Game shot in the second set.
That's
Scott
a good
Baker.
finish under the circumstances. Double three is one of those really
Third set,
awkward
first
doubles.
leg,
You've
it's
either got
Scott
to
to
go
throw
really bold
first.
at it and
Game
split
on.
risk the splitting of it. Because if you don't split it the first start, you can't get another shot.
60. $55. $100.
There's
180.
Gary Stone with another 180.
140.
No, it's coming back to back.
140.
Bit of a flyer with the last one there.
$100. Gary, you
126,
require
nice finish. Double
126.
Yeah, stay there again. And the bullseye.
Game shot on the first leg. Gary Stone.
There we go, another break and
Second
break.
leg, it's Gary to throw first. Game on. $91. $140. $43.
Chance now here. Scott can get another big score.
60. $43.
Now the door's open now for Scott if he can hit a big score now.
41.
Not taking advantage, so it swings and that bounce to Gary. And a 140 here puts all the pressure on Scott.
$60. $140.
Yeah. Now Scott favourite to break back.
$100. Scott, you
So
require
Shanghai on 20 here
120.
to break back.
$80. Gary, you require 164.
So Gary with an outside chance on 164. Stay there.
57.
So top to
Scott, you
bounce back and go
require
1-1
40.
in this leg. There
Game
we go.
shot on the second leg. Scott Baker. Third leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
Now at this early stage, this is most probably one of the crucial legs.
60.
Because obviously if Gary breaks, he goes 2-1 up and with a chance then to win it on his throw. And if Scott wins it, then the pressure's back on Gary. So it's very interesting.
100.
Better start made by Gary there.
100. $140. $59.
Makes Gary slight favourite in this leg now.
$100.
Got to find another treble.
85.
So
Gary,
Gary's
you
got 6
require
starts from here to take a
161.
2-1 lead. Sensible play there. Scott was on 197. There's no need to go for it.
99. Gary, you require 24.
Here we go for the crucial break.
Game shot in the third set. Gary Stone.
So now Gary's taken the break and now he's
Full
thrown
set,
for the match.
first leg. It's Gary to throw first. Game on. $55.
Not the start he would have wanted there to that leg.
71.
Nice cover dart there from Scott.
$180.
Another 180 there to Gary Stone. He's been a bit more prolific scorer on the 180s.
60. $83. $41.
So again, I think he'll be looking to set this up now.
$83.
Leaves the level ton. I think he'll be happy with that. Scott way back on 329.
58. Gary, you require 100.
And back up now to league 76. Should be back up top.
29.
Yeah.
49.
A lot of people
Gary
now would say, why did
requires
Scott not go the
71.
treble 20? Is the reason being he's gone 19, treble 19 for the 25 to leave a finish. Tops now for Gary.
Game shot in the first leg. Gary Stone.
Crucial hold to throw there. Now
Second
all the
leg,
pressure
it's
on
Scott to
Scott.
throw first. Game on. $140.
Good start to the leg there.
$100. $60. $38.
Opens the door here for Scott now to push on in this leg.
100.
Nice steady ton there.
$41.
I would say, if anything here, if Scott hits another ton, I would say Gary now be concentrating on the next leg. It's his throw to win the match.
85.
So unless he hits a 180.
$57.
For
Scott,
me
you
now,
require
if I think Gary's position, I'll be
160.
saying, right, this leg's gone, let's concentrate on the next one.
40. $57.
So
Scott, you
now
require
76 to take him back
76.
to a level set.
Game shot in the second leg. Scott Baker.
So
Third
now,
leg, it's Gary to throw first. $91.
important last treble there.
$100.
Gary will be thinking 15 darts. That's all he'll be thinking here.
135. $100.
Bullseye. Nicely tidied up to leave the 170. You feel Scott's get a 140, 180 here.
100. Gary, you require 170.
Another one that leaves to 36.
96.
He'll be happy with that visit.
60. Gary, you require
Here we go,
74.
for the match. Double 16.
Game,
There
shots,
we go.
and
Tidied
the
up there
match.
from
Gary Stone.
Yeah, great pace to that one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a round of applause for the two players as they leave the stage. Scott Baker! But going through to the last 16 is the man from Scotland, Gary Stone.